Hey there, boils and ghouls. It's your friend Tats. I'm back with a new video. It's been a little bit, but we got a 4K Blu-ray to take a look at today, and yeah, I'm actually happy about this, and looking forward to doing this. And we'll get to it, too sweet, but I just figure if I could just, have 1 minute to show you a couple of things, I figure I show this off. I did create a post and post it on Facebook, but I figure I'd go ahead and include it in the video anyway, since this is related to the movie that I'm going to talk about. Really, really happy. Finally, excuse me. Really, really happy. Finally, that this now got a Blu-ray release. Lionsgate, they just did their bloody, disgusting steelbooks, and finally, just finally happy to be able to upgrade this from DVD to Blu-ray. We have Hannibal Rising. And really nice steelbook, and there you go. It is the unrated version. Unfortunately, though, when you redeem the code, you only get the R-rated version. So yeah, pretty good reason to keep the disc, huh? I think the unrated version is 10 minutes longer than the theatrical cut. Got deleted scenes with optional commentary, Hannibal Lecter, The Origin of Evil. Sorry. Commentary by director Peter Weber and producer Martha De Laurentiis, and designing horror and elegance of Hannibal Rising with production designer Alan Starsky. So yeah, glad, and it looks really good too. So glad to finally upgrade this bad boy. And I do kind of wish it would have gotten a 4K though, because now if this had gotten a 4K, then the only other Hannibal Lecter movie, as far as the movies go, the only other Hannibal Lecter movie we need on 4K is Manhunter. So I can't wait to get Manhunter on 4K. I bet that's going to look good. I bet this will look good too. But hey, you know what? We got it on Blu-ray, so I'm still counting my blessings. But yeah, nice to finally get Hannibal Rising on Blu-ray. High definition, baby. This here, I picked this up, and I only got the standard edition. And I'm actually kind of glad, because if I had paid the full price for this, I probably would have felt a little bit irritated. But from Vinegar Syndrome, I got Witch Story, as you can see, on 4K. Do you want to play with me? Oh my God, this movie is pure 80s cheese. It is it's kind of fun. It is a fun watch, but it is pretty bad. It's got a lot of continuity flaws and stuff in this movie, and it definitely reminds me quite a bit of Ghost House, and I will say, when I was watching this movie the other night, I was thinking to myself, oh boy, Mike, Kevin, and Bill from Riff Tracks, and even Mary Jo and Bridget, they could have a ball with this movie. They could get some good jokes out of this. So, but anyway, yeah, I got it. Found it for a really good, cheap price. I went ahead and snagged it. And like I said, obviously, because I've sleeved it. So, so yeah, so I got the standard edition. Like I said, I'm kind of glad about that, though, because had I paid the full price and got the, the collector's edition, I probably would have felt like, I wasted some money on this. But it's okay. I could watch it again, but it's not a great movie. But anyway, so I have it now. Excuse me. Sorry, my throat is really dry this morning. And last but not least, we have, I picked this one up. This was a blind buy. I have to admit, okay, mostly it's for the slipcover, but I saw this and I was like, I'll give it a shot. And luckily, I'm going to review this on the Body Bags channel here in the beginning of September, but I picked up Open 24 Hours. So I'm not going to say too much about it, but I did watch the movie, and I'm going to review this first week of September on the Body Bags, which is not this week, but the following week. So, yeah. So anyway, so yeah, there we go. All right. Sorry. I know I said 1 minute, and it's almost 5. Sorry about that. What we got here today is, wow. Got this from, I pre-ordered this a while back from Diabolic. Got it in today. But we have the Arrow version of Silence of the Lambs on 4K. If you've been following my channel for a long time, you know, like way back in the day, I did do a 4K review for the Kino Lorber version of Silence of the Lambs. But Arrow, this is, you know, obviously this is for the UK release. So they did their own version. Similar like what they did here a little while ago with Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Okay, so we're going to look at this bad boy here. And overall, well, we'll go ahead and we'll take it step by step. Okay, so here you go. You got the front. And you got it on the side there. This is a slipcover. I do like that Arrow does these slipcovers for their collector's editions. You got the back there. It tells you, look at all those bonus features. I will say, however, though, one bonus feature that is missing, and if you have the Kino Lorber version, you might want to hang on to it, because on the Kino Lorber version, you do have the bonus feature, the documentary Inside the Labyrinth. That is not included on here. It's almost like they substituted one bonus feature for another. Anyway, go ahead and get into this. All right, we have the 4K UHD Blu-ray presentation in Dolby Vision, HDR10 compatible, newly restored original lossless 2.0 stereo soundtrack, optional lossless 5.1 soundtrack. Only my personal opinion. I think I kind of prefer the 5.1 just a little bit over the 2.0. Just to me, it seemed like it just sounded better on the 5.1. That's on my personal preference. Optional English subtitles for the deaf and hard of hearing. Brand new audio commentary by critics Elizabeth Purcell and Caden Mark Gardner. That's the new bonus fee. It's almost like they took away the Inside the Labyrinth documentary and replaced it with this commentary. That's kind of what it feels like. Audio commentary by critic Tim Lucas. Through Her Eyes, brand new visual essay on the theme of transformation by critic Justine Perez Smith. Healing Humanity, brand new visual essay exploring point of view and personalization by critic Willow Caitlin McClay. Breaking the Silence, archival picture-in-picture interviews and trivia track. 2002 episode of the Bravo television series Page to Screen focusing on Silence of the Lambs. Scoring the Silence, 2004 archival interview with composer Howard Shore. Jonathan Demme and Jodie Foster, 3-part archival 2005 documentary by Laurent Bozereau. Sorry, I can't pronounce that last name. Understanding the Madness 2008 archival featurette featuring various FBI alumni discussing the profiling of serial killers. 1991 making of featurette. 22 deleted scenes, 7 additional deleted scenes, sourced from a VHS work print. Outtakes, Anthony Hopkins' phone message, theatrical trailer, teaser trailer, 11 TV spots, image gallery, limited edition packaging with reversible sleeve featuring 2 choices of original artwork, illustrated collector's booklet featuring new writing on the film by Alexandra West, Josh Nelson, Sam Moore, and Alexandra Heller Nicholas. Double-sided fold-out poster featuring 2 choices of original artwork. And 6 double-sided postcards, postcard-sized lobby card reproduction art cards. So there you go. But like I said, this is a nice addition. And, you know, I admit for me this is a bit more of a vanity purchase. But I would say, you know, if you don't have the movie on 4K but you really want it, you know, this will be a nice version to have. But like I said, bear in mind that there's 1, maybe 2 bonus features that are not included in this edition that you might get on the, you know, that you would get on the Kino Lorber. But that being said, I think that there are bonus features on here that you wouldn't get on the Kino Lorber as well. So, I don't know. I mean, unless, you know, you're just really, really into it, you know, get both copies, I guess. But, so anyway, so yeah. Got this. We're going to take off the slipcover, and you see it's pretty much the same thing. And there's the, then on the back. Here we go. And we're going to, of course, it's Arrow, so you get the nice sturdy hard box. And we got our booklet here. I will say that the booklet is a little bit of a letdown because most of the pictures, some are different, but a lot of the pictures in here are, basically the same pictures like what you would see on the lobby cards. Yeah, I think that's like one of them, with Hannibal Lecter and stuff. So, but of course, it's still a nice addition. So, Okay, there you go. The gruesome scene when Hannibal Lecter breaks out of prison. So yeah. So you got the nice little booklet that goes with it. So that's always cool. We'll go ahead and we'll show you the poster. And basically the poster is the sleeve art is basically the same as what you're going to see here on the poster. Like here's the one side. What you're used to seeing. And you got it on the other side. There you go. So there's your poster. How do I think this is going to look on a shelf? Well, if you got a nice Arrow collection, it'll go really, really nicely with that. And also, too, just, by itself, it'll look really great, especially if you're a fan of the movie. So here we go. There's our case there. So, of course, well, let me show you the disc art first real quick. There we go. And of course, like I said, the reversible cover art, so I figured I'd just go with this because, yeah, you got the other artwork is all over the case and the slipcover and everything else too, so I figure I can make an exception and just use the reversible cover art for the, for the case. So now let's take a look at our lobby cards here. There you go. Little advertisement for the Lighthouse, which they did a 4K of. And here we go. We got the lobby cards. Now they're all on the one side. They're all the same thing here, as you can see. But we flip them over. There we go. You got Scott Glenn as Jack Crawford. Got Jodie Foster as Clarice Starling. Jodie Foster, God, she was great in this movie. So was Anthony Hopkins. Both of them deserve the Oscars that they got for this movie. So then Clarice Starling again in Crawford's office. You got Clarice and Jack Crawford on the case. That was like the big promotional shot that they used for years to advertise the movie. I always remember this. And then, like I said, yeah, you got the picture of Hannibal Lecter there in his prison cell. So yeah, there you go. There are the art cards. And hang on one second. Be right with you. So this is it. Put it back in the nice, beautiful slip case that we got here, and there we go. Our slip cover. Now, I talked about the sound a few minutes ago, where I talked about personally, I don't know. I mean, of course, if you got a great surround sound system, good sound bar and stuff like that, I'm pretty sure, 2.0 or 5.1, whichever one, you go with, you're going to be fine. Just personally, I think, if you're just using the speakers on your TV, in my opinion, it just seemed like the 5.1 sounded a little bit higher, and, you could hear things a little bit better on that track. That was just my personal opinion, but so anyway, there's that. In terms of the picture quality, I will say this transfer is maybe just a teeny little bit sharper than the Kino Lorber version. There were some instances I did notice to see, the makeup when they bring out the girl Frederica Bimmel and they're doing like the autopsy and stuff like that, I noticed, the scene looked a little bit sharper, and it kind of helped me appreciate the makeup effects that they did on the actress and everything, especially the part of her back that was removed, and you see the fat cells and stuff like this. I thought it was appropriately gruesome, but I was kind of like, man, I really noticed like it really did stick out. Other scenes too, of course. I really noticed, how run down and really dingy the the mental hospital is, where Hannibal Lecter is kept at the beginning of the movie. You really notice the run down kind of conditions of the place and everything, and the very like like subterranean, like just almost like a tomb kind of feeling, of the cells where Lecter and the other inmates are kept in there. So yeah, I did notice some parts. A little bit more detail kind of popped out at me. Like the part at the beginning where, he like raises his head to sniff through the air holes. You could really see like the dirty smudges and fingerprints on the glass and everything else. Boy, they came in crystal clear. So I would say it's just a tiny bit sharper than the Kino Lorber, but honestly, like I said before, if you have the Kino Lorber version, and I mean, like for me, like I said, this was more of a vanity purchase. I got it mainly because I wanted the collector edition and the big box and all that good stuff. I wanted the booklet and the yard cards and everything else, and so for me, I'm happy with it, but I'm not. I will say I'm not happy that some of the one or two bonus features are missing from this edition, and so like I said, bear in mind that is something to note. And if you want to hang out, I'm not saying don't get this, but at the same time, you might want to still hang on to the, you might want to hang on to the, the Kino Lorber 4K if you have it, so that way you can hold on to those bonus features that didn't get transported over to this. But overall, it is a nice edition, not a complete edition, but if you are an avid Arrow fan, and you just want to get it, and it's like, I would say, yeah, go ahead and get it. It's I just showed you, everything on here is beautiful. It's a great addition, and you still get tons of bonus features on here. So it's not everything, but you still get quite a bit. So yeah, I mean, I'm happy with it. I'm not sad that I spent the money on it. I just am sad that for what I did spend on it, is like, well, you think you could have included those extra bonus features, but or bonus feature. But yeah, I mean, overall, it is a nice addition, and I am happy to have it. And honestly, now that I think about it, it's like, if Arrow did this with this movie, I am honestly kind of hoping that they can do the UK version. Like, we could get something like this for Hannibal and Red Dragon. I know that Kino Lorber put both of those out. I know I talked about them before, but yeah, I mean, if there was a possibility, we could have like the row of the Hannibal Lecter movies, with nice Arrow editions, I'd be down for that. So here's hope. Fingers crossed. Here's hoping. But yeah, this is a nice addition to have. Like I said, not complete, but still, I could be happy with it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And yeah, like I said, I do think that the picture quality is just a tiny bit sharper, but so anyway, yeah, there you go. So that's it. So if anybody took the time to watch all this, I thank you for doing it, and I appreciate you for doing it. I honestly hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, could you please leave it a like? And if you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And oh yeah, got so much more stuff coming, and I'm looking forward to it all. And I hope you guys will be too. So that's it, everybody. Take care. Have a good night, and I'll see you all later.